Some Final Fantasy worlds wouldn't be bad. At least one. Fucking good, dude. There's a lot of Kingdom Hearts originals. I don't mind the Disney ones at all. I do think throwing in like a Final Fantasy could be kind of cool though. The combat's fun when you're beating ass. There can be some frustrating, like you get an infinite comboed shit, enemies all of a sudden being invincible or not being able to be staggered out of a certain thing, and the flow kind of just stops sometimes when the enemy feels like it. But you can just get good. It just doesn't feel as intuitive sometimes. It's definitely way better. It feels way better in the first game. First game was Clunk Master Supreme. Yeah, the story in the game is just wild, zany bullshit, anime mode.
You're the fire that feeds Sora's anger.
But most of the actual game is in the Disney. But there's not a whole lot of like overarching story happening when the Disney shit's happening, I guess. I don't know.
No.
It's weird.
Sora's in danger.
Like there's some very light amount when they're actually in Disney World. Yeah, dude, I want Kyrie Keyblading, man.
This way. Who? Believe in yourself.
Dark Kyrie.
Hurry.
Sorry for the salt there, but this is one of those days. It kills me how silly the defensive shit is sometimes. Definitely looking to see how everything gets upgraded. 3 looked like it had a lot more defensive options, which looks cool. I saw dudes dash around in the air and shit, and like that kind of stuff would be nice. Yeah, she's a little older now.
Kyrie, we're almost there.
1's overrated. Still a good enough game.
Yeah.
Worth playing. Chain of Memories is but they've got a unique atmosphere to them. They're pretty comfy overall. Alright, I'll show you the stuff. He's always looking for the girl, man. Always a girl. Always a jail cell, man. We could buy them these, but we're just gonna synthesize shit soon anyways. It's kind of like... Hundred Acre Wood is my shit. That Halloween Town. I don't know, Chain of Memories, my biggest problem was just the fucking level design. It was the same shit over and over for like 10 hours. I just got old. Alright, so there's your Kingdom Hearts level up there. Here's another one. And here's the last one. Those are the only 3 that are like different. You got Disney fucking Castle. You got fucking Steamboat fucking Willie in there, man. You got fucking Atlantica. You got Pirates of the fucking Caribbean. You got Agrabah, Halloween Town, fucking Pride Lands, you know, Lion King. Fucking Beauty and the Beast, man. Hercules, dude. Mulan. There's fucking Tron. They're all in the journal. Fucking 100 Acre Wood. There's just all this bullshit, man. And there's only 3 that aren't. So the anime shit's pretty light considering in the levels and the characters. It's mainly Final Fantasy and Disney characters. But all the meat in the story is the anime Kingdom Hearts shit. Like the biggest levels are the fucking Kingdom Hearts ones. But yeah, that's why it's kind of funny, like You know, there's Goofy and Donald to turn off. It's like the whole game's kind of like, you know, you doing this shit. Like you can have a party member from each world in your fucking thing at all times, so it's kind of like, I mean, the brother turns into a fucking like lion, man. Like, I mean, if this doesn't turn you off and Goofy and Donald does, man, then you got problems. Card combat, yeah. You can drift. Which I guess is cool. And they usually change the HUD and the way you look in every world and shit, which is cool. There's like Cloud and Sephiroth and a bunch of Final Fantasy people. Cloud's a Sephiroth's a super boss, but I don't know when we could take him. Lion Sword is cool, yeah. Because it's quick. Yeah. I mean, you can even see the big ass looking worlds are like other shit. Like this one, usually the Kingdom Hearts type of worlds have the Final Fantasy characters in it. Like Radiant Garden has like Squall, Cloud, Sephiroth, Tifa, Yuffie, Sid. There's some in other areas, like fucking Auron's in like Hercules' area. There's like Cypher, like a wannabe fucking Waka in there in Twilight Town and shit. So you can kind of get an idea of the how it's weighted. Like the Disney's kind of the draw originally. I mean, there's fucking Mickey Mouse sitting right here, for God's sakes. The combat in the PS4 Chain of Memories, it just felt like it was a middleman to like the real shit, because you just spam the fuck out of it with a little bit of extra thought. I don't know. Maybe the Game Boy version's better. Game Boy Advance version.
Be careful. I think we got company.
What the fuck? Is this technically like twins, man? But not really.
Namine. There you are.
It's about as anime as Xenoblade Chronicles 2, though.
Namine?
Way more melodramatic.
Kairi, I'm afraid leaving is not an option.
It gets
I'll take you to
pretty
see
chuny
Sora.
sometimes.
You don't want that?
I do.
Yeah, go to
More
I
than
hate that.
anything. But not with you around.
If I had a heart, this would be where I'd die of laughter.
But don't forget, he shows emotion almost 90% of the time. But when it's convenient, he says he doesn't have any, man. Everybody's feet are fucking massive. Their feet got smaller, man, in this one. When they got older. But that's just kind of like a thing. The main characters have big ass feet.
You. Didn't Roxas take care of you?
You can take it from here, Riku. Riku?
Kill him, you pussy. You like gonna go fucking look him in the eyes and give him a kiss, man.
Riku, you're really here?
Yeah, that's him, man. Yeah, Riku's a little too edgy, chuny for me though. Riku's a little too anime. He would not work as a main character, like, as much as Sora does. Like, like, I know he's a main character, but like, imagine this game with like Riku. It'd be like a fucking edge fest. Like, you're going through like fucking Lion King and shit. You need like something more peppy, cause like every fucking thing is lighthearted in Disney pretty much. Like, chiefly. You can't have some fucking edgelord walking around. You already get so much edgy shit. You look the same, brother. I don't, dude, Guardian. I don't even know what's going on right there, man. So you definitely don't. Definitely don't worry about it. Combo whether or not your hits land. Nani the fuck, dude. I don't think there's something going on for sure. That's not. You're supposed to be feeling that way. You're supposed to be like, naughty. I think I should get rid of counter guard. I feel like that might be shit. The darkness age him. Oh, that's why he's like older now. Did he just get aged like 20 times past? Sora though? Sora got older, didn't he? Sora! So where do I put Magnet, man? Or Reflect? Oh yeah, well don't spoil anything for me. Does it just look like he just happens to look like Ansem, man? They don't, or them to, you know, fucking jackass. Well, I'm just saying that if you say that he goes back to being his younger self, that implies that he has some kind of change that brings him back to his younger self. Or Dream Drop Distance, for all I know, is inside of their dream, so he just looks like he's young. It's like the wording, you know? Like, I don't need to know they go through some kind of fucking interdimensional fucking body swap fucking de-aging process or some shit. Not that I really give a fuck about Kingdom Hearts spoilers, right? Because it's just gonna be all fucking wild, zany bullshit. But you know what I mean. God fucking damn it, I used limit form like 2 times. Oh, okay. I don't know, man. It's Kingdom Hearts, dude. Adults should be at least be like fucking teenagers, dude. Like late teenagers. Man, Sora. Get like 5 o'clock shadow, like beard belly fucking Sora, dude. He looks like one of those fucking big ass fucking heartless dudes. With the bellies, the belly boys. Big dick defense, dude. Goofy can finally fucking put something on. His fighting style? Yeah, I mean, the only time I've ever got to play as him was Shade of Memories, so I'm looking forward to trying him out and later shit. Ordering Outback Steakhouse online, SSL certificate up nearby says Bloomin' Brands Inc. Huh. The fuck? Does their parent company even manage anything else? You just call it like something that's so fucking like obviously focused on Outback that I wonder if they even do anything else. Carrabba's Bonefish Grill and Fleming's? Shit. We have a Bonefish Grill around here. Heard of Carrabba's, but... I just need a dense crystal, boys. Where? How? Dude, we have a Twilight Crystal, but not a Twilight Gem. The Berserkers? What do those even look like?
Sora, you've done well.
Where's Kyrie?
Who knows? I expect she's catching up with her friend from the darkness.
What do you mean?
She doesn't need you anymore.
I'm supposed to believe that?
Well, you don't have to. But you can believe this. Organization 13 has no further use for you. Just look
Hammer
there.
dudes. Okay.
Our Kingdom Hearts. Thanks to you, we've collected countless hearts. Can you hear their euphoria? Now all they need is one more helping from the Keyblade Bearer.
Yeah, each time they remade this, everything got crispier. It's pretty good.
Sora, it's really you.
Kyrie!
Huh? You leave Sora alone.
Damn. What the hell is she doing? Oh, she's got jumps, boys. That worked well.
Sora.
That worked real well.
Take it.
This time, I'll fight. You know Sora's completely hopeless without us. Come on, Riku.
She gonna actually be able to do something by 3, man? I'm guessing so, man. She's walking around smacking people.
Will the intrusions never end?
Old Pete. Old Petey.
Why, Pete, this castle is perfect. Perhaps we should acquire it.
Well, the setup is kind of nice, I guess. But what about all the
Yeah,
hardness?
she is a fucking mad woman.
Between world, it's way too close to the darkness. They ain't gonna listen to us here.
Once again, you underestimate me.
God bless Maleficent. A bad guy that isn't melodramatic as fuck. Just like, just an evil asshole. Mickey fucking Mouse! Mickey doesn't turn his head for anything. He just turns his whole body, man. You don't have time to use them extra muscles. Yeah, dragon. Zoink.
It's been too long, my friend.
Ansem the Wise, why didn't you come to me before things got so bad?
Xemnas, the organization superior, is the nobody of Xehanort, my foremost apprentice. The burden was mine to bear.
Is that all?
I won't deny there was more. I was obsessed with thoughts of revenge. My apprentices stole everything precious to me. My research and my pride.
It's definitely here.
I can't help you with revenge.
I know. Riku's told me 1,000 times.
Where is he?
He must be with his friends by now. Riku was a great help to me. I found him wandering the darkness after you and he lost track of each other.
Gosh, we didn't lose each other exactly. Riku left, well, because Xehanort's Heartless was still inside his heart, troubling him.
Oh, now they
He
explain
sure must
it.
have been suffering. But what I don't understand is why he looks like that now, when he's still Riku at heart.
I am to blame. When I met Riku the first time, he still had the appearance of a boy. Probably because he had such a strong heart. I asked him to find a young man named Roxas from Organization 13 and bring him to me. When I told him it would help Sora awaken from his slumber, Riku left without a word. He fought Roxas, and I can only surmise Riku lost that fight. Riku must have realized then, to fight in the realm of darkness, he would have to immerse himself in that same darkness. And when he did, you saw what became of him. When Riku brought Roxas back to me, he was introducing himself as Ansem. If that was what it took to awaken his friend, he was ready to live in darkness. Riku was the victim of my revenge. How my heart ached. I could only laugh.
Doesn't sound like Christopher Lee, man. I'm guessing for these extra cutscenes they didn't get him, or maybe it still is.
To hide my shame.
But Riku looks like that because he's got, like, Xehanort's Heartless in him, kinda. And as he loses the fight, or he becomes more of a dark man, I guess that part of him's taken. I don't know, man.
I guess it must have been after that when I saw Riku again. He said he wanted to help Sora, but he made me promise. Promise that Sora wouldn't ever find out about what happened to him while he was out in the darkness.
Does IGN have to have a video on every single fucking goddamn article?
The time has come.
Jesus.
I must make amends to these young people.
That auto plays too. Darkness. Diamonds. Sora. Riku. I won't scatter your heartless ashes to the 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 kingdom.
What's going on?
See, I'm already hard. Whoa, huh?
Have you been a good boy?
Show yourself!
Oh, it sounds like you haven't. Sora! Roxas!
Every single fucking organization member is just some smart ass, cocky fuck, man. Like, there's not a single fucking one I've seen who isn't some smart ass, cocky fuck. Oh wait, the dance water dance guy. That's about it. Everybody's just like super full of themselves, man. I'm already handsome.
Hey, did he just call me Roxas?
You've really put Organization 13 in a pickle. I guess that must be why the Keyblade chose you. But man, did it pick a dud this time.
They don't have the same fucking personality, man.
The others were.
Are you done rambling?
Rambling? As if. All I'm trying to tell you, traitor, is that your time is up.
Here he comes!
Alrighty,
You
man.
really shouldn't have betrayed us. Got you now! Clever little sneak.
Oh, do you just have to time it? Is that how it works? Huh, interesting.
This is it! It's over! It's over!
This guy fucking blows. He knows how to blow. More ways than one, then. Let me explain it to you real quick, Lordian. So when somebody gets their heart taken, which is not their real heart, it's some kind of weird spiritual heart thing, but it's not their spirit. There's a part of them that becomes a heartless, which is a certain entity, and a part of them becomes a nobody, which is another entity. If you're good enough, your fucking heartless and nobody actually become a creature with will, like a human, which would be these guys. And because of their emotionlessness and weird shit, they happen to actually have a lot of emotion that makes them want to get Kingdom Hearts for some reason. And we are in the way, and we're kind of being used at the same time. This is the problem with Kingdom Hearts, boys. That right there. That happens a lot. It's very boring. It's all very whatever.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
The story shit I'm talking about. It's bad guys trying to do bad things. And the unique part is who they are. Yeah. That's what you get, motherfucker. Never should have come here. Never should have come here. Whoops. Not used to actually using this reflect shit. Yeah. Loving the reloads. Yeah, if you think it's confusing, this game's actually, out of them all, supposed to be the lightest. You must have to use reflect, man. There's no way you can do that without reflect. Absolutely none. So if you don't have any mana, get fucked.
Shouldn't have betrayed us.
I'm sure there's some wild way some asshole will come tell me about.
Gotcha now.
Yeah, I mean that's part of the fun, I guess, Guardian, for some people, and for me, you know, just seeing. I'm trying to get through all the story just to see, you know, how it ends up being and stuff, and it's a fun, comfy time along the way, doing all the little shit. Either it's good or not, I don't know, but it's fun at least. It's entertaining. Even if it's just to make fun of it or something. It's totally understandable right now how we played it and stuff, but I'm very curious what the next one's gonna be like. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Cactus. Yeah, that move's really cheap. Yeah, each time I use that, it is like when he's not actually attacking. Like, you can't even plan for this guy. Huh. Somebody can explain that if they want. I could get into it. It doesn't mean much, other than what version you're playing of a game. But every one of these games has been remade or put into some other kind of version or different collections with a bunch of different differences. I just used a fucking potion. Dude, the only reason I made it through was because of fucking Donald, man. What the fuck? But Katie, what's the Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue? That's a prequel to 3. So you get Chain of Memories, which is a Game Boy title. Yeah, a Game Boy Advance title, or the Game Boy Color. I don't know. I think it was Game Boy Advance, and that was remade for consoles for the collection. So that's called Chain of Memories. What is this game, dude? What am I playing? 100 0. And extra. Like, that's... If I perfectly defend all that, I still will die without, like, a Donald heal. Now, it's a prequel to the third game. There's a prequel, I think. Birth by Sleep's a prequel. I don't know what Dream Drop Distance is. The biggest problem with the series, other than the stories, that the story is told... Every single game is important, and it's told over, like, every fucking console ever. 358 in 2 days is on the DS. Chain of Memories, which is the in-between on these two games, the first and the second, was on the Game Boy Advance. Birth by Sleep's a PSP game. Dream Drop Distance is a 3DS game. Recoded was like... Was it a DS or something? There was a phone game. There's Android stuff, and I think some of it's important. They put it on the 2.8. 2.8's fuck PS4.
Sora, you've done well.
Where's Kairi?
Who knows? I expect she's catching up with her.
You really should.
I mean, I don't think there's any bullet hell dodging going on there. That's a big problem with Kingdom Hearts bosses too, because usually they're like really easy, and then they have like one attack that just fucking destroys you, and usually at the very end of the fight. It definitely does not make it feel any better when you get fucking destroyed. Damn. That's crazy. World's that hard. That's good though. And I quit. If you could cancel out of something with like reflect, then that'd be cool, but once you get hit, it's like over. The sniper. Oh, you can actually spam it. Like, you have to like actually smash the controller to make it through that with the reflect. Okay, well at least it's an option and it's not just Kingdom Hearts bullshit. It's just a very odd option that I need Reflect. Actually hotkeyed. Wish you could just hotkey more shit, man. I know you're joking. I just wish there was actually some kind of dodge to do. I was trying to figure it out, but you just spam it like a fucking tard. The Reflect lasts for like a second. That means you can't heal at any point before that phase though. You still get hit. Kingdom Hearts bosses do this a lot too. They do their really hardcore thing, just more and more and more and more and more, and you can never even get a hit in the last like bar health. Oh, we didn't get it off, GG. Good fight, dude. Really good fight. Very entertaining. I like how the whole fight's just getting hit one time. Jesus!
Gotcha now.
Let's enjoy the riveting part where we just smack a man hanging upside down for fucking 10 minutes until he goes berserk. Low health boss spam, dude, we made it out. That's how it is, man. Classic. Every time I do that, he's reloading, man. It's like he knows. I should just turn on Reflect anywhere, man. Oh, Goofy fucking doing it up, man. I can't use my MP because I need it for Reflect. And Donald decided to use all of his, I guess. What the hell is Donald doing? Now we're out of shit, that's what happened there. Need to have a full bar, man, before we go in. We're a little under level too, boys. I'll give the game that, man. But it's not a shitload. That's enough for him. Somebody who's totally unfamiliar with the fight. I don't even remember if this fight was in the original, man. I think it was. I know you fought somebody in the room with Kyrie. But I don't know if there's gonna be like another one. I just need to use our potions. I mean, they're not that expensive. Dual shot, classic. This one was? Okay. I must have just been... Now somebody told me that Final Mix was harder by default, just like the first game. Is that actually true? I know the first game's Final Mix was harder than the actual one. I'm just trying to figure out if when I played this game when I was younger, if I just fucking farmed like hell, or if it was just easier. I probably killed every single thing I saw, you know. Like nowadays I'm skipping a lot of these. I mean, I figured they would just relegate that to the different modes. Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep, Final Mix is harder? Okay, so they did make the Final Mix harder than the normal version. I don't mean like which game's the hardest, I just mean like, did they upgrade just the flat difficulty of everything? I just noticed he's doing his Uber move again. I'm dead. Dead because Donald didn't have any mana, man. Oh yeah, I mean I don't care about which one's harder than the other. I just mean like, is 2 Final Mix harder than 2?
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
Just out of curiosity.
Gotcha now.
I'm not like equating that while we're like having trouble.
Clever little sneak.
Clever little snake. That'd be really weird to me if they just upgraded the normal difficulty. Like, why not just add another mode, which I think is what they did. That's why I'm curious. Like, the new fights are obviously harder. Well, that's not really what I mean. Nah, you probably didn't miss much, man. Just been doing this guy for a bit. Okay, Greta. I think you're supposed to do Aqua last, right? Alright, no, she is last. Maybe if she has to be last. I'm good though. Alright, boss. If you're heading out, dude. Good luck at work, man.
Gotcha now.
You can't even reflect all of them. Like, you saw it go off and it didn't actually do the full thing. I'm getting juggled even during this part. There's probably a different way to handle that. Well, that's what's working for me, man. I need to build drive, but it's really fucking impossible to build drive, having to do all those PP. Are you kidding me, dude? Really? Really? I would be able to fucking make this if I was not... Okay, you can just run as this guy? You're just quick enough? Okay. The plan was to go wisdom and then reflect, and then I got the fucking anti-form. I've gotten anti-form more than I've gotten the normal form in the last, like, fucking 4 hours, man. Somehow, anti-form ended up being the way, though. The way to do it. No means intended there, boys. Oh my god, it's gonna run out right when this dude wants to go fucking ape shit. Oh, 100% chance. I forgot these guys count. I thought it was just the optional fights. So yeah, anti-star is probably the worst for Xigbar. Yeah, it worked for me, man. Fuck, but I didn't do much damage. The fast mode, dude, just outrun the fucking lasers. Well, that fight was cool, except the one ability that he can shit on.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Thank you, Dragon.
Hey, hold on.
Time for the salt, boys. Past my bedtime already. We're 18 hours now. Like shitting on this game's gameplay, even though it's fun. First time every time, dude. Easy money, dude.
Uh-oh, they need our help.
Shit was easy.
Sora and Rico are together. We have no part to play here.
Gee, I wonder if Riku will ever change back.
Rico chose that form so he could use the power of darkness. It won't be easy.
Come on, Sora. We're beyond waiting.
Kyrie, we're on our way.
Oh, we need to read the other Ansem reports. They help make sense of the story more than the actual fucking dialogue of the story does. Even Yenzo, Break, Dylan, Alien. Is this Birth by Sleep shit? Diz. Do you ever fight his other apprentices, or have we already done that? Maybe it's some of these dudes' names. I don't know. I don't know all the organization's names. You know, brush my teeth. I'm gonna stay up later. I need to get in a quick brush. Ugh, these glasses are always dirty, man. That'd be the one nice thing about not having glasses anymore, would be like always relatively clear vision. Not having to worry about like stuff on it. But I just can't handle contacts, man. They just burn my eyes. I can't handle putting them in. That's all fine.